Absolute Batman issue 4 reveals Batman's first costume, and it's literally a vampire suit with red contacts, paralytic fangs that he bites people with, and Wolverine claws. This origin story is unhinged. This entire issue is a flashback showing how Bruce became Batman, and it's told through 3 interwoven storylines. Young Bruce designing his school science project with his dad, Bruce at Joe Chill's trial, and Bruce's first year as Batman. The structure is genius. Let's start with the science project. Young Bruce is working on a collapsible bridge design and keeps failing. His dad Thomas teaches him about bats, how they adapt to any environment, use echolocation, and engineer their own solutions. Thomas tells Bruce bats are builders, and this conversation literally shapes everything about who Batman becomes. The bridge Bruce designs, it's the same technology he later uses for his Batman cape. Those collapsible girders and adaptive fabric from his 5th grade project become the one-man army suit. His costume is literally his childhood homework brought to life. The nerd energy is off the charts. Then we get Batman version 1.0, and it's terrifying. Bruce comes back from college and creates this vampire costume, all black with glowing red contacts, voice distorter, fangs loaded with paralytic venom, and retractable metal claws. He attacks the 10 Thieves gang by shrieking like a bat, biting a guy's neck with the paralyzed fangs, and slashing people with his claws while hissing. But here's the twist. After the fight, Bruce realizes this theatrical horror approach is all wrong. He almost shoots the gang leader but stops himself. He burns the costume and the gun and says, "I need to think bigger. Street-level gang fights won't fix Gotham. He needs to target the source." So Bruce pivots. He goes after the Orange Blossom Special, the pipeline smuggling guns and drugs from Florida in produce trucks run by the Maroni and Falcone families. He builds version 2, still intimidating but more practical, uses a remote-controlled jack made from commercial materials to stop gun shipments. Then there's this heartbreaking scene at Joe Chill's sentencing. Bruce stands up in court and tells Chill that the happiest day of his life was the day before his dad died, and he hates Chill for stealing that happiness. It's the most emotionally raw Batman moment in any universe. Bruce then travels across the country perfecting his design, blending the best parts of all his attempts. He develops the Bot Thumb, a Spider-Man-style thumb control that commands his cape's adaptive girders. The final suit is lightweight, practical, and can be used by regular people without relying on corrupt authorities. It's Bateman as public infrastructure. The issue ends with Bruce returning to Gotham, building his sewer hideouts and skyscraper bases, and staking out a charity ball. The GCPD helicopter spots him and he swings away, and that's when the public first sees the Batman we know. This entire issue explains why he's so massive and why his suit does everything. Oh, and Bruce visits Joe Chill in Blackgate Prison to hear what he has to say. The fact that he forces himself to face his father's killer shows how far he's come from that angry vampire Batman who almost pulled a gun. Character growth is real. This issue is DC's Absolute Universe version of Batman Year One, and it's perfect. No other Batman origin has connected his costume to his childhood this deeply. The fact that his cape technology comes from a school project about his dad's love of bats, that hits different. Comment Vampire if you need to see that first costume in live action, or Builder if you love the engineer angle.